Welcome to the Slumber Yard. I'm JD, that's John behind the camera.
Hello.
And we are fired up today because we have a mattress comparison between the Saatva Classic, this guy sitting right behind me, and the original Tuft and Needle. So both of these beds are pretty popular for their various different ways within the online space, but when it comes down to it, if you're looking at these two and trying to decide between them, what are the reasons you should go which option and why? That's what we're gonna try to cover for you today. We're gonna start things off by talking about the general mattress policies that should apply to both of them. Then we're gonna delve into their similarities, so where exactly they stack up. Spoiler alert, there's not much here. Then we're gonna delve into the differences, so talk about everything that they kind of have going for them separately. We'll talk about their pricing near the end, and at the very end, I'll even sum things up with a final verdict so you can make your final decision between these two today. And I think if you're open-minded, this video should be pretty much all you need to know about these two beds, but just in case it's not, check in the description for a lot more helpful content and links. And if you enjoy this video and we maybe help you out towards your decision between these two today, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the Slumber Yard for so much more. Right, John?
Yeah.
Let's get right to this.
At the Slumber Yard, you know we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it.
Okay, so policies. What do you got to know in terms of shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties for the Saatva Classic and the original Tuft and Needle? And before I get into this stuff, I do want to clarify right up top that we did receive both of these mattresses for free from their respective brands to review, so we could tell you guys about them and test them out. But if you decide to order either online, you should be getting the following policies, starting with free shipping. Now, the methods in which they get to you are going to differ slightly. With Tuft and Needle, this bed is going to come with standard bed-in-a-box shipping, where the mattress is going to be rolled, packed, and compressed tightly inside of a box that's around like 4 feet tall. All you got to do is just drag that box into your home and unbox the thing, and it's really easy and straightforward to do. You just rip in all the plastic packaging like a wild animal, and then you'll have a brand new bed that will inflate right before your eyes. But since it is an all foam mattress, you probably do want to give it a little bit of time for those foams to fully inflate, just so the bed can get to its proper form and true firmness and feel before you go and judge the thing. Now, in the case of the Saatva Classic, rather than bed-in-a-box shipping, this bed is going to get to you via complimentary white glove delivery. So a local delivery team is actually going to swing this bed by your home, full size, set it up for you in your bedroom, and they'll even in most cases remove your old bed for completely free. White glove delivery is always nice to have, and so is bed-in-a-box shipping, but no matter how these beds get to you, it shouldn't cost you anything extra. Now, once they're in your possession, you also get a sleep trial with both. With the original Tuft and Needle, you get 100 nights to try it out at home risk-free, and with the Saatva Classic, you actually get an entire year, so 365 nights with that one. And this is basically your chunk of time to see if these beds are going to work out for you and your sleeping situation. And if they don't for whatever reason whatsoever, you can return these options. With the original Tuft and Needle mattress, this bed is back with completely free returns within that trial period. But with the Saatva Classic, since they incur a little bit more cost shipping this bed directly to you, you are going to have to pay a nominal transportation fee if you do want to send it back. But we highly doubt many folks are going to be doing that anytime soon, since you're already doing your research here. So in the case you do want to keep these beds, they're also backed by some pretty nice warranties. You get a standard 10-year warranty with the original Tuft and Needle, and you actually get a lifetime warranty with the Saatva Classic, which is great. And if you need any more information about all this policy stuff that I just briefly covered, check in the description box. We should have some helpful links down there for you. Now, jumping right into the bulk of this comparison, let's cover the similarities. So everything that these beds share in common. There's got to be a lot, right? There's frankly not much. These beds are really dissimilar. They're quite unlike in a lot of ways, so let's dive into the differences right up top, starting with their difference in design and construction. So the Saatva Classic is a hybrid bed, and the Tuft and Needle original is an all-foam mattress. So the Tuft and Needle will probably work out best for medium and petite-sized individuals, while the Saatva Classic should be able to withstand and handle all body types right off the bat. If you didn't know already, pocketed coils are basically what make up most hybrid bed support systems, and they're basically individually siloed springs that are encased in fabric, and they kind of move independently of one another. So if you push down on one side of the coils, it's not going to reverberate to the other, which offers some increased motion isolation benefits, some airflow advantages, and it just provides a lot more bidirectional support and long-term durability for heavier people. So keep that in mind going forward. You probably could get by on the original Tuft and Needle if you are a bit heavier, but if you're much heavier, you probably do want to go the route of the Saatva Classic for this comparison. And speaking of Saatva, this bed actually uses 2 separate layers of coils. You've got inner springs on the bottom and then pocketed coils right above those inner springs, so you've got a lot of support coil-wise from this bed. And above those coils, it uses memory foam and a nice European pillow top for comfort that's all wrapped up in an organic cotton cover. And this gives the Saatva Classic, more of a traditional inner spring or pillow top feel. So it's gonna have a really nice premium feel, something that you'd find on a really quality hotel bed. A lot of folks should be pretty familiar with this type of mattress feel. It just feels like a really traditional spring bed, and mostly that is due to that inner spring unit on the bottom. When you first go to hop on the Saatva Classic, it'll likely feel like a nice springy hotel bed, something that a lot of folks are probably already used to out there. And I think that if you want the more traditional style of mattress feel, you should definitely go the route of the Saatva Classic. Now moving over to Tuft & Needle, like I mentioned, this is an all foam mattress, but it's a much more simpler design when you compare it to something like Saatva Classic. You know, it's just a 2-layer all foam mattress. It uses dense support foam on the bottom, and then you have their proprietary layer of T&N adaptive foam on top. And that's just basically a softer comfort foam that the brand uses on their mattresses. And this gives the original Tuft & Needle a really soft, accommodating neutral foam feel. So if you're looking for something that is just gonna have a really unassuming and generally accommodating and comfortable style of mattress feel, you don't really know what you want in your mattress and you're just looking for something that's a-okay, I think Tuft & Needle is probably one of your best bets out there. It's just a really accommodating mattress, great all foam pick. Its 2-layer design just presents a really straightforward, accommodating feel that I don't think is gonna be off-putting to pretty much anyone out there. I think 9 out of 10 sleepers, if you hop on an original Tuft & Needle, you're gonna find it to be pretty dang comfy. But enough about feel, let's move into firmness. And this is another area where these beds are gonna differ quite a bit. The original Tuft & Needle is right at a flat medium on our scale, so it should work for all sleeper types right off the bat. Whether you like to sleep on your back, your side, your stomach, or a combination of all three throughout the night, you should be pretty set with this thing. The Saatva Classic is available in 3 different firmness levels, so you can kind of pick and choose which firmness is right for you. We usually recommend folks check out their luxury firm model, as it's right around a medium firm, so it's gonna be a good option for all sleeper types with a slight support advantage for most primary back or stomach sleepers. If you're a side or combination sleeper, I would maybe steer you towards the plush soft option, and if you are a die-hard back and stomach sleeper, definitely check out the firm, but you have to know that bed is gonna be really dang firm. Firmness is a subjective thing though, and it mainly depends on how much you weigh. So if you maybe want a differing firmness level from either the original Tuft & Needle or the Saatva Classic, maybe check out the other beds from Saatva. They offer a slew of beds ranging from a really supportive option for heavier people. They have a memory foam hybrid. They have a premium memory foam option called Lumen Leaf. Tons of Saatva beds to check out. And Tuft & Needle has their mint and mint hybrid beds, which are both on the softer end of the spectrum, more so for specific side and combination sleepers. And we'll try to link all of the mattresses from both of these brands down below in the description box if you maybe are interested in checking those out. Now let's get into some X factors going for both of these beds. The main one for Tuft & Needle is just how simple and accommodating this bed is. It's just really gonna be comfortable when you compare it to Saatva, which is also pretty dang comfy. But some folks out there just want a really simple, unassuming, all foam mattress that they can just chuck in an Airbnb or a guest room, and that's pretty much exactly what Tuft & Needle is. Now, in regards to the Saatva Classic, this bed's also really accommodating, but it also has a lumbar support in the middle of the mattress, so it has a little bit of a zone support feature going for it. This feature is there to help keep your back in a more neutral alignment as you sleep at night. It may help those who suffer from chronic back pain, but you know, you might not even notice that it's there on the Saatva Classic, which is pretty nice. But now let's get down to brass tacks. How much are you gonna be shelling out for the original Tuft & Needle and the Saatva Classic when all is said and done? And right up top, I do wanna preface this section by saying that mattress brands just like these two like to play around with their pricing that they offer practically year round. So if this pricing is a little bit different as of when you're watching this video, check in the description to see whatever's current. But right now you can expect to pay just shy of the $1,800 mark for a queen size Saatva Classic after discount. Saatva as a brand used to never run discounts on their mattresses, but now they usually will. So check in the description. We should have a pretty nice discount with Saatva to help save you some money on this mattress. In terms of the original Tuft & Needle, it is going to be considerably less than that price point that I just mentioned. A queen size usually retails for just shy of the $1,000 mark. Again, check in the description to see whatever is current with Tuft & Needle. And hey, if you do decide to use one of the discounts in our descriptions, it really supports our channel and helps support the hardworking folks over here at the Slumber Yard, and we really appreciate that from you guys. But that's pretty much going to sum it up for this comparison between the Saatva Classic and the original Tuft & Needle. I feel like I've been going on and on about these beds, but either way you go here, I think you're getting a quality bed. Both should be able to handle pretty much any sleeper type out there, but let's give you a short and straight final verdict here. Over here at the Slumber Yard, we would say check out the Saatva Classic if you want a luxurious and supportive hybrid bed with more of a traditional pillow top feel, you like the sound of that zone support feature, and you want 3 different levels to choose from in terms of firmness. And then consider the original Tuft & Needle if you want a really simple 2-layer all-foam mattress with a straightforward neutral foam feel that's right around a medium, and you want the much more affordable option after a discount. But hey, that's just what we think. What are your thoughts? Between these two mattresses, which one are you going to go with and why? Write us down below in the comments. We would love to hear from you. Again, if you need any more information, we should have tons more content linked in our description of this video, our full written reviews of these guys, other comparisons with them, buyer guides with them on it, and of course, some discount codes to help save you the most amount of money possible with them. If you enjoyed this video, you maybe got something out of it, we helped you out towards your decision between these two today. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the Slumber Yard for so much more. We're constantly trying to produce the best online mattress review content in the game, and your support really means a lot to us. But that's pretty much going to sum it up for this one. I'm JD with the Slumber Yard. Hopefully you're doing well out there, and like always, sleep tight, and we'll see you next time.